In my last video on Owen's strange meeting, I tried to make an in-depth analysis of the poem. Today, I am going to discuss 15 MCQ questions from the text. Let's move on to the questions. Question number 1. In a strange meeting, what does the soldier see that leads him to believe he is in hell? The options are: first, the dead man's leg; second, the dead man's eyes; third, the dead man's smile; and the last option, the dead man's head. The right answer is the dead man's smile. In the poem, we find the line, and by his smile I knew that sullen hall. By his dead smile I knew we stood in hell. So it's very clear that it is the dead man's smile which leads the soldier to believe that he is in hell. Next question. The dead man in a strange meeting says he used to possess. The options are: a lot of money; second, courage and wisdom; third option, a family; and the fourth, an estate. The right answer is courage and wisdom. In the poem, the sleeper said that courage was mine and I had mystery; wisdom was mine and I had mastery. So the right answer is courage and wisdom. Question number 3. What does the dead man in a strange meeting want to do at the very end? The options are: tell the world the truth in where, return to the world; third option, sleep; and the fourth, blaze the soldier. The right option is the third one, sleep. At the end of the poem, we find the line, let us sleep now. Okay. So at the very end of the poem, the dead man wants to sleep with the soldier after the life's fitful fever. The next question, what word does Owen write about? Options are: first, World War II; option 2, the Vietnam War; option 3, World War I; and option 4, the Civil War. The right answer is First World War, that is the third option. Wilfred Owen was born in 1819 and he died in the First World War in 1918. So Owen was writing about the First World War. Next question, where does the poem Strange Meeting take place? The options are: in heaven; option 2, in the chamber of the general; option 3, in hell; and the last option, in a battlefield in England. The answer is in hell. So we find that the soldier and the sleeper, they were encountering, or rather they were speaking with each other in hell. From the dead smile of the sleeper, the soldier recognizes the place that they are in hell. Question number 6. To first in thought or death to be bestead. What does the word bestead mean in the above line? The options are: first, dull; second, impatient; third, lazy; and fourth, motionless. The right answer is motionless. Question number 7. What is the main theme of Owen's strange meeting? The options are: aftermath of war; second, wastage of worldly years; option 3, doppelganger; and option 4, a strange meeting between friends. The right answer is doppelganger. So the theme of the poem is the futility of war, or the doppelganger theme, that is the confrontation with oneself after death. Next question, and no guns thumped. What figures of speech is used in the above phrase? The options are metaphor, onomatopoeia, antithesis, and the last option is oxymoron. The right answer is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a figures of speech where the sound echoes the sense. Here, with the word thumped, the sound of the gun is echoing. So, the answer is onomatopoeia. Metaphor is a figures where you find two dissimilar things are compared in an implicit way. Antithesis is a figures of speech where two opposite ideas are placed side by side in a balanced form, and oxymoron is a figure of speech where two opposite words are placed side by side for emphasis. Next question, and by his smile I knew that sullen hall. What does the word sullen mean in the above line? The options are despondent, distressful, third depressed, and the last option is dark and gloomy. The right answer is dark and gloomy. Sullen hall refers to the dark gloomy chamber where the soldier out of battle escaped and met with the sleeper. Question number 10. It seemed that out of battle I escaped. What does the word seemed suggest here? First option, a strange meeting. Option 2, a hypothetical condition. Option 3, a strong fantasy. And the last option, a strange happening. The right answer is a strong fantasy. Okay. So, the word seemed implies that the whole episode came to the poet as a vision. Next question, and if it gripes richlier than here, what does the word it refers to? The options are the wisdom, the courage, the mastery, and the third option, the beauty. The right answer is the beauty. In the poem, the sleeper told the soldiers that he went hunting wild after the wildest beauty in the world, which lies not come in eyes or braided hair, but mocks the steady running of the hour. And if it gripes, so the beauty he was hunting for, if it gripes richlier than here. So the answer is the beauty. Question number 12. Foreheads of men have bled where no wounds were. The above line contains an allusion to, the options are the bleeding of the German soldier, option 2, the bleeding of Christ's forehead, option 3, the profuse bleeding of the poet soldier, and the last option, the bleedings and killings of soldiers in First World War. The right answer is the bleeding of Christ's forehead. We know that in the poem it's clear that the sleeper represents Jesus Christ. The words the sleeper uses, the elevated words, and again the references to the Bible, it confirms the fact that the answer is Christ's forehead. Question number 13. I parried, but my hands were loath and cold. What does the word parried mean in the above line? The options are waited, tried to defend himself, third defeated, and the last option struggled. The right answer is tried to defend himself. Towards the end of the poem, we find that the sleeper discloses his identity to the soldier and says that he was the enemy whom the soldier killed yesterday. He prayed, but his hands were loath and cold. So, parade means tried to defend himself, but he was tired of killing. So, he ultimately turned aside the sword thrust. Next question. I would go up and wash them from sweet wells, with which the sweet well are replete with. The options are water, blood, truths of wear, and the last option, healing words. The correct answer is the first one, water. The sleeper told the soldier that when the people will become discontent with the destructions that they have made in the war, they will be given to the reactionary forces and engage themselves in war. And one day will come when the chariot will be clogged by the blood of men that they have killed, and at that time the sleeper will come and heal their wounds with sweet waters from the well. Last question. The pity of where the pity were distilled. Which of the following figures of speech is used here? The options are personification, metaphor, assonance, and the last one is transferred epithet. The right answer is personification. Here we find in this line where is personified as distilling pity. So, an inanimate object is attributed with human qualities. So, the answer is personification. As you all know, apart from these 15 questions, numerous questions can be framed from this poem. For that, we need to read the poem in every detail. Thank you very much for watching the video.